posted this. The Iranian Armed Forces Media Operations Center said that we announce to the settlers in the northern occupied Palestine territories that the area specified in the attached map, which includes the Upper Galilee, the Lower Galilee, the Golan, and Haifa, has become, as of this moment, a closed military zone. And in the event that your criminal commanders proceed to target the southern suburbs of Beirut or the city of Beirut, this area will be a target for attacks by the Iranian armed forces. Do you understand the equation? And it doesn't stop there. This is unprecedented. And we say to the honorable Palestinian people, the time has come to reclaim your land. Our fire is at your service, and the departure of the settlers from the occupied areas may constitute a prelude to your return to it. This has never been done before by anyone, by any Arab country, by any Muslim country, by any country in the world. No one made that equation against the United States and Israel, which forced the United States to take immediate action. And let me give you a comparison. How many times did the American president with the United States, all of the military and all of the power, threaten Iran and threaten to end their civilization and wipe it off the map and completely destroy it and destroy the nuclear plants and the energy infrastructure and everything? How many times? An ultimatum, a deadline, 24 hours. What did Iran do? Iran mocked him. And they remained resilient. They didn't care. They didn't blink. They said, come, welcome. We are waiting, they told him. What does Trump do when he gets this threat from Israel, from Iran? Trump immediately takes action to try and stop the escalation. But it wasn't just this threat. And mind you, this bears a lot of significance because it means Iran is tying itself to that front. If they cross the red lines, we are going to attack them. This is a huge development. And this is just a symbolic thing that proves Iran's status in the international scene, how much power this country has, how much bravery this country has to stand up against this evil empire of Epstein and the Zionists, fearlessly challenging the United States like that when all of the others are going and licking Trump's boots and saying that we need to get approval from him and lobbying, and please tell him to force Netanyahu, and please tell him to lobby Netanyahu, like the pathetic Arab and Muslim leaders going to Trump left, right, and center. And yeah, we support the Palestinians. Where are you from these moves coming from Iran? Nowhere near. They're incomparable. But what worried Trump as well is not just that. It's the following. Iran also said that they may block the Strait of Hormuz, according to the Tasnim news agency. Why? Because Yemen is about to enter the war to punish Israel. There were multiple reports that Ansarullah in Yemen are about to go into the war.
If Iran had not stood up and stopped it, that's what would have happened. They thought they were on a roll because they had the United States to attack Iran for them. So they started again on Lebanon. The Iranians stood up to it. And I think the tough talk that the Iranians issued, as you reported, I think that's probably true, and it's effective because there's nothing the United States or Israel can do to block the missiles coming in on Israel. I think it would have been even better if instead of the Iranians issuing a threat, they had simply dumped a whole bunch of missiles on Israel and said, now you evacuate. Here comes some more. Evacuate Tel Aviv. We're going to destroy Tel Aviv. Get everybody out of Tel Aviv. That's the way you bring a war to an end. You make it clear that you are as determined to destroy them as the Israelis are to destroy Iran and Lebanon. Well, if you're always willing to have a ceasefire and negotiate, if people don't take you seriously as an opponent, you can't turn the other cheek. You just have to take somebody's head off. And the Israelis have had this coming to them for a very long time, and no one's done it. And this is why Palestine's destroyed, Iraq's destroyed, Syria's destroyed, Libya's destroyed, and Iran's at war, and Lebanon's at war, because nobody stood up to the Israelis.